we are going to have a little bit of a good news. Well, half and half, as the Mariners did end up losing that game. But Luis Castillo starts the game off by throwing 7 strikeouts in a row. And I'm going to ask you, because we're going to bring a little bit back to the, what's it called? The trivia days. But do you know which other Mariners pitcher has 7 strikeouts in a row?
Oh, good question. Hmm. Is it an off one?
No, he's actually been a fun fact answer before.
Oh, okay. Freddie Garcia?
No, it's going to be before Garcia. It was back in 1984.
Okay. Um, 84. Boy, that's going back 7 years after the start. Who would they have had back then? Huh. No, he would have been later. Wouldn't have been like Langston. No. Um, I don't know. That's a great question.
All right. Well, you actually said it wouldn't have been him, and it was Mark Langston in 1984 to go for
Oh my
seven seven
gosh.
strikeouts in a
Oh my
row.
gosh. Well, at least it was in there.
Yep, you were there. You thought you said his name even, but you didn't say it was him. But
You're
can we
right.
just
Yeah.
talk about Luis Castillo for a moment? Because a lot of people, when that trade happened, said we overpaid for the guy, and well, in his 7 starts since we traded for him, he's had a 2.7 ERA, holding hitters to 2.26 average, 2.82 on base, and 3.52 slugging. If the Mariners end up going to the playoffs like they should at this point, I don't care that we traded away for 3 of our top 20 or so prospects for a playoff berth, and arguably the scariest 3-headed rotation in the playoff, at least the wild card, if not
Right.
the playoffs in whole.
Yeah. It's amazing listening to the national media right now. Uh, MLB Network, ESPN, any of the figureheads I've been listening to, they all say the same thing. No one wants to play the Mariners in the playoffs.
No.
No one. Uh, because of their pitching.
Yeah.
And this doesn't, yesterday, we can kind of put that one in the bank for a little bit. But they've just been so consistent. And now we got Castillo. I mean, Robbie Ray is like firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have Walter now. Walter Logan, I guess. Gilbert. He's fired up. And and then who else but started out the week with George Kirby throwing
Yep.
what, 24 consecutive
Yep.
strikes? I
I
mean,
think he also had was that a record also?
that was a record,
Yeah.
yeah, for the start of a game or
Yeah.
something. But Castillo, no, we did not overpay.
No.
I'm sorry. Anybody who thinks we overpaid, we did not. We gave up prospects.
Yep.
Prospects for proven commodity.
Proven all-star.
I give up
pitcher.
prospects
Yep.
all day. Yeah. No, Jerry DePoto, put that one in the win column.
Yeah.
And yeah, I fully figure they're going to be trying to get him signed, trying to lock him up.
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, we traded prospects. You never know what's. I mean, look at Dustin Ackley from 2009. He was argued to be the most professional ready player. That was kind of that can't miss, kind of like a certain 2009 Seahawk pick in Aaron Curry. But
Right.
you just never know what's going to happen with those. Maybe they forbid, an injury or something. But when you're able to trade guys that are unknown at the major league level, and let's look at Jared Kelnick as an example, that he's not
Exactly.
turned out to what everyone thought he was going to be at this point. Hopefully that
Right.
changes. But to get another ace, number one pitcher, all-star level pitcher for prospects, and not anyone that really hurt the major league team. And if we can make the playoffs, I don't care if Noel V. Marte becomes the next MVP. We at least broke a 21-year playoff drought, which at this point, that's all fans really care about, if we're being honest.
Exactly.
I would expect, him going into his, I believe, 29 or 30 season, probably about Robbie Ray's deal, and I think we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
In that 4 to 5 year range, probably 115 to 130, depending on how he finishes the year and if he ends up winning a couple games in the playoffs. But
Yeah,
these 5 minutes go fast. But that's the kind of the nice thing is it does keep us moving and keeps us going. And I
absolutely.
would get a delay of game on this one.